But what does Commodore Aliyu think about it?
Oh, well, the Honorable Minister, like you said, has said that it was a suggestion. So his suggestion may not be that which everybody would like to support. In any community, people have a right to express their opinion. But when their opinion is not taken, I don't think it should cost more than what it has already cost. It's in the domain of an opinion. But I cannot say more than that at this moment.
But in fairness, I mean, if some people will say that if indeed, I mean, if we've seen the controversy that has trailed some of the laws in this state, some people say, oh, it's fueling hatred. Oh, some people say it's profiling herdsmen, because some people will begin to feel a certain way towards legitimate herdsmen, because there are people who are legitimately going about their businesses, and there are those who are hiding under the cover of herdsmen to cause trouble. How do we then say, how do we ensure that we're able to navigate the delicate lines and ensure that we still have unity and we're able to talk about areas of controversy, if indeed this law has raised dust and controversy?
Well, laws are made by man. And when laws are made and they are found to even complicate the scenario, laws can be reviewed. And I think sometimes each state, as we alluded to already, has a right to make laws to the extent that we make its own citizenry safe and secure. And of course, I think what
I want to ask you, you say laws can be reviewed. Do you think the laws should be reviewed? Do you share the idea that they're causing controversy and therefore should be reviewed?
So far, these laws have just been tested. And in fact, it's just landing on the ground, and it's been opposed immediately. So it's left to the chief executive of that state to look at it again, because when it comes to the issue of ranching and all these things, it brings more controversy to the dialogue, because it's more of an economic thing, and other professions will keep asking for that kind of thing. If that is the final solution, we are not the only countries that rear animals, and it's said that there are ways around these things. Ranching is one of the suggested ways.
All right. We'll take one more item on that when we come back in a moment. Do stay with us. Welcome, Ayuba. If you say that it's up to the chief executive in the states like maybe Benue, Taraba, to look into those open grazing laws to see what can be done, what will the chief executive do in Zamfara? Because people are still being killed and there is no such law there.
To my mind, when these other states try to make an attempt to establish some kind of law, Zamfara did not put up any law. You see, I keep saying that there's a flow, there's a pattern to all these movements and then killings that grow, and they tend to go southerly, all in either the name of pasturing or in the name of gaining territory.
So is the law really the problem, if the killings existed before the law?
The law, the people of the state must have sat down to consider the fact that maybe establishing such a law might reduce or control the problem. But if it has not been done in consensus, if it has not been done with wide consultation, which, of course, there's abundant evidence that...
Is it ever possible in such thing? Because the process of making laws is all inclusive. So
yes, it must have tried to carry people along. But then I keep saying that the law is made by man and for man's purpose. So where there is a fault, the law can be revisited to actually fine-tune it, to be all inclusive.
What happens in Zamfara?
Oh, well, the only thing I know that has happened in Zamfara is that it was reported that
there's no such law, but the killings are going on.
The killings will continue to happen.
But the law is there to catch those who are doing the killing.
Who will affect the law? are agencies of government. There's no state police, there's no state apparatus. So why the argument is ongoing is that was there due consultation with the security apparatus of government before the law was set up?
In Zamfara State, which law are you talking about?
What I'm saying is this: if you put a law in place without due consultation.
No, I'm talking about Zamfara State now. I've left.
In Zamfara, there's no law restricting grazing.
So why is it killing?
But the forest around Zamfara have become the home of most of these criminal.
So why are they not putting the law to apprehend the people there and let them face the music?
It is the governor, in conjunction with the police and the military authorities in that area, that should be tasked to stop such killings. And how effective they do that will be dependent on the character and quality of manpower available to them.
Very, very quickly. Can we handle security without politics?
It's difficult at our level of development.
Okay. We need to go at that point. We've been talking to two gentlemen here in the studios, Dr. Nick Idoko, a security consultant, and retired Commodore Abimbola Ayuba, who is former Maritime Component Commander and Deputy Operations Leadership. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.
That's the show today. We thank you all for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain Uso.
Now, Taibi.
Thank you. I'm Malkwe Ogun Yusuf.
Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm Ajuri Ngalale.
The views and opinions expressed by guests on this program are those of the maker and do not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, and endorsement of Channels Television.